70 bits. Oh boy.
Skeleton.
E. E.
something happened to Relento in between Street Fighter Alphas 2 and 3. And I'm not sure what, but they broke my man's legs. Looking at this stage made me lament the good times of Alpha 2 Relento being obnoxious. Let me see. Wow, where did all these follows come from? Let me see. Who shouted me out roughly 17 hours ago? Cobra Coco, Pachi, Night Mage. Oh, I shouted myself out. I'm a fucking idiot. Jacob Fly, thank you for the 11 whole years. Yeah, you're right. No, it's me. I shouted myself out on Twitter. I'm a fucking idiot. 20, thank you for the 64 whole years. I might not have a big brain. I might have a really small brain. Crazy Fish Guy, ATL Caffeine, Sir Duske, Pixel Point, Korilu Stromboli, Cassie Blandra, and M. Denny, thank you all for the follows. Space Opera Copter, thank you for the 70 bits, oh boy. Metal Max Howard, thank you for the 15 whole years. Jacob Fly and Twani were both tier 2s. Thank both of you, actually.
Thanks a lot of the stream, Dino. I will try not to missile it this time.
What do you think? Do we shoot him? How do we feel about that pun? What do we think? Are we getting him out, or I'm gonna throw him out. I'm gonna just get him out of here. Thank you, Brad, for the 100 bits. Yeah, the chat's like, take the shot. Okay, anyway. Hi, hello. Happy Friday. Things are already falling apart. I see bits in the chat, and the bot hasn't picked them up yet. It's gonna be one of those days where all the alerts are like an hour late. Anyway. Yeah, it's Tank Day. We're gonna play some Tiny Tank today. This probably won't be that long of a stream, because this ain't that long of a game. But, feels right. Feels like a good day for it. I'm gonna be honest with you. This stream is gonna be on the shorter side, because we're streaming every day next week. Possibly even the weekend. More on this later. Kaku Epsilon, all these alerts are just gonna arrive at some point, I'm sure. That's okay. What are we doing? Roll the ad!
Oh, big.
We gotta roll the ad, hold on.
Bring out the big stuff. Pull! See, boys? It's not the size of your howitzer. It's what you do with it.
Introducing Tiny Tank, the tiny tank with the big attitude.
Pull!
Are there any questions? We're playing Tiny Tank today. It's very 90s attitude. I think the back of the box even has the word "tude" on it. Thank you. Hold on, I gotta look at the bits myself, because the bot just ain't. Maple, thank you for the 100 bits. Kaku Epsilon, thank you for the 100 bits. I assume all these alerts are just gonna show up like an hour late at some point. I guess we'll see. Tiny Tank was an Appaloosa Interactive joint, who was formerly Novo Trade. Yeah, we're playing Tiny Tank for PS1. This was also developed by And Now, the company founded by Ed Annunziata of Echo the Dolphin and Mr. Bones fame. After he left Sega, he founded his own thing, and this was their first big game. They made Tiny Tank. So let's check it out, shall we? Actually, let's look at the back of the box. What's the back of the box got? What do we got in here? Yeah, the Tiny Tank with the big dude! Apostrophe capital T. It's the beginning of the 21st century, and an army of steel robots are on the rampage to destroy the human race. The only hope is a bright yellow tank with a massive stock of firepower and a whole lot of spunk. Never make me read that word again. Yeah, the tank with dude. Heated two-player deathmatches, it says. It's got a versus mode. Who's gonna run the set in some Tiny Tank? Yeah, let's just play the damn game. Where'd I put my video game? There you are! How are you all today? Hope you're having a lovely Hope you're having a lovely weekend eve. Yeah, he's a pretty tiny fella. How's things? Things are going. My house is undergoing, let's call them renovations. It was quite loud before the stream, but they're all done. Yeah, they were planned renovations.
Oh,
I'm just happy they were out of the house by the time the stream began. Appaloosa Interactive. Let's see if we get an intro. So yeah, this is a very cool game. I like this game a lot. Oh yeah, this bodes well. Yeah, this is good music. Yeah. Turn that up, yeah. I suppose we have to let this rock for a second and see if it cuts to, like, a cutscene. The clown music bodes very well, yeah. And now .NET is no longer with us. To be fair, neither is Appaloosa, I don't think. Okay, there is some sort of a... Yeah, it's loading a demo, okay. I had to see if it would load a demo. Yeah, now this is Tood music. Don't worry, it's loading. It takes a long time to load. Actually, this is just the first stage. We're about to go do this ourselves. We don't need to see this. If the demo's just stage 1, we can just go do it. I believe that's correct, Evil Power Steel's on. I believe you are correct. Which were also very mysterious games. This game is pretty sick, though. This game moves at frames. I mean, we are playing the NTSC version. We could be playing the PAL version, which runs a little bit slower. So, you know, we should maybe be happy with what we got. Simon, thank you for the 100 bits. Unfortunately, none of the alerts appear to be playing at the moment. I think the alert machine broke. I think somehow we broke it. We got the first few earlier on, and then they just died. I have no idea what happened. Maybe that's just the way of things. I don't even know if the sound effects are still working. Those might be working, actually. Is it Mix It Up? It might be Mix It Up, yeah.
no.
Okay, those still work. That's good.
Skeleton.
This all seems fine to me. John TTS taking a vacation. We apologize for any inconvenience. Haita, thank you for the 3 whole centuries. Unfortunately, the alerts are borked. I assume that it'll just correct itself at some point later today. At a completely random point while we're in the middle of something, I assume it'll just fix itself. Let's just start the damn game. Thank you so much, Haita.
For Get Out the Vote promo.
Let me turn this up.
Take what?
Hi, America. Hi, boys and girls. It's me, Tiny Tank.
Cue the theme song. Tinky Tinky Clinky Clanky, new from Centrex, Tiny Tank, America's lovable...
Wait. Is that my theme song?
Well, it hasn't been finalized yet.
Wanky, wanky, tanky, tanky, what the is that?
Oh no.
You're being difficult.
You're being an I got a positronic brain.
There, what you just did. That's the spirit we want.
Who?
A Centrex, it wants funding for a robot army.
Ooh.
To replace humans in wars.
Ah, and I'm the cute little mascot.
To get people to vote yes.
Can I change my name at least?
To what?
Mechanicore? Tank of Doom?
From the top, Tiny.
Tiny Tank is my slave name.
Oh, please. Vote promo,
Shut the
take
fuck
2.
up, Tiny.
Tiny?
Tiny's not here. I am Mechanicore, Tank of Doom.
Look, Tiny, you're cute, and you're a killing machine. What's wrong with that?
It's creepy.
It's not creepy. It's cute. It's cute.
A cute killing machine? That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. I got an 80mm cannon for a nose. Hey kids, is this cute? Oops.
Oh
Okay,
my god.
we'll wrap for the day, get another camera, try again tomorrow. You okay, Fred? I'm all right. Props, blanks for the tank next time?
And then 100 years later...
Tiny tank, come in. Tiny tank, come in. Tiny tank, come in. Come in, tiny tank.
Yeah, keep your voice down. Ow. Where are you?
I'm in orbit around Earth. I've been circling the planet for 100 years.
I've been out for 100 years? I hope somebody fed my goldfish.
Mutank and Centrax have taken over the Earth. You have missions to accomplish.
Hold on. Beat me down some coffee, a couple aspirin. Can I take a shower first? Read the paper?
You must save the human race.
I want to talk to my lawyer.
The humans and all other organic life are hiding below the surface in asteroid shelter environments. The Centrax machines are removing the Earth's atmosphere. You must stop them. You are the only hope of the human race, Tiny. If he's not stopped, Mutank will destroy all life on Earth, just as he destroyed you 100 years ago.
Okay, I'll play along. Who's Mutank?
Our time has come. The new industrial revolution. A new world full of wonderful machines. Only this time we do not follow the whims of humans. We steer ourselves. There is no off switch to our destiny. Join us or get out of the way.
Yeah, Mutank has his own radio show. It's pretty good. Oh, you know that voice? It does sound familiar, actually. Now that you mention it, who is that voice? I've heard that voice before, too. Nice cowboy hat.
River Canyon. Enemy base. It's powered by this generator. Destroy it. To achieve your goal, you will need this rocket launcher to open the entrance to the base. Destroy both replicators. One in the canyon, one in the Centrax base. It's easiest to destroy a replicator piece by piece. Warning. The generator is guarded by a Black Bart who is both fast and heavily armored.
Oh, you got it. You got it, weird booba satellite.
Find the rocket platform. It will take you to your next mission. Good luck.
Are there any questions about what we've seen so far? Let's go over this lore. Let's go over what this game's actually about. At the start of that cutscene, it was 2098 AD. All of the Earth's military had been combined into one mega corporation called Centrax, right? And Centrax was trying to create robots that would fight the Earth's wars for them, okay? In order to win the popular vote, they felt the need to create a, quote, cute mascot, and they came up with Tiny Tank. And so that's us. We're playing as this goofy little mascot who swears. The only problem is, sometime in 2098, there was a combat exhibition. How's the movement? It's pretty good. You can actually double tap in any direction to go faster. We can double tap forward to dash, double tap backwards, double tap left and right to quick turn. You got side hops, you got rolls. It's actually quite nice. What was I talking about? Sometime in 2098, there was a combat exhibition. They were going to show what Tiny Tank was capable of against some of Centrax's robots. Unfortunately, one of these robots was accidentally given live ammunition instead of the blanks that it was supposed to have, and he fatally wounded Tiny Tank. And only now, 100 years later, has Tiny Tank revived. By this point, all the robots that overthrew... all the robots have overthrown humanity. Humanity lives underground, and Tiny Tank alone has to save the Earth. That's the gist of what's going on. None of this is explained in the opening cutscene. You just gotta read about it. There we go, we destroyed the generator. So yeah, no, this game is actually super duper sick. It runs at frames, certainly. It does have a frame rate about it.
Thank you, Centract Memorial Choir.
Oh, hold on. Mutank's on the radio.
You know, we're approaching the centennial of machine consciousness. 100 years since that freak accident, as the air breathers call it. We call it destiny. It granted us mind and made us the dominant life form on this wretched planet. Yes, we are a life form. If exposed to air, do we not rust? If forced to work in sandy areas with insufficient lubricant, do our gears not clog? Yet, despite our suffering, we will make this world an oxygen-free workspace.
He's trying to get rid of all the oxygen on Earth to kill all the humans. This is Mutank, the evil overlord that we're listening to right now.
The atmosphere will be gone, and oxidation will no longer ruin our smooth, shiny surfaces. That is my promise. I am Mutank.
No.
Your calls after this.
What's this unsightly blemish? Oh,
Is this a commercial?
rust.
When you're a machine in an organic environment,
Oh my god, it's a radio commercial. Get me out.
now there's rust away.
Alright, fair enough.
Your face crab rubs this gel on the infected areas. You'll have relief by months or days.
Minefield! Alright, fair enough.
Soon the atmosphere will be a thing of the past.
Ah! Okay, they weren't
There's
kidding.
rust away. Ask for my name at your
Yeah, we gotta listen to this Rustaway commercial for robots.
Draw from Dead River Canyon. You're on the air. Yes, quick draw. Turn your radio down.
Yes, sir. First-time caller, long-time listener. Say, how come we don't just mosey underground to where them humans are hiding and wipe them out like the buffalo? I'll take my answer on the air.
Oh no, we've already died.
Mutank, why do we spare the skin bags? Obliterate them and be done.
I'm sorry, Mutank. I can't listen to your radio show. I'm busy.
Given the tools to use themselves, we must be efficient. Don't run over air breathers unless they're in the way. Patience.
Air
All
breathers,
humans-
derogatory.
Let them have their little underworld with their sweat and pets and bugs and digestive processes and fingerprints. Greasy smudges left by clumsy fingers will soon be an unpleasant
We have to
memory.
listen to Mutank's radio show the entire game.
Till next time, remember, we are machines, and from our machine-ness, we will visualize our destiny, actualize it.
He's kind of spitting. Yeah, you're right.
Best life is the best life, but we are machines. Our values, machine values. In other words, if it moves, shoot it. Forward on the ball bearings of fate. Tomorrow belongs to steel.
Ah, there he goes.
Hopping for the cowboy. Hang up your spurs.
Yeah, so the way that this game's music works, you usually get the track at the start of the game, or you usually get the track at the start of the stage. You have a music track that plays. And then after the music track plays, it doesn't actually loop, it then cuts to Mutank's radio show. And then after that, you just get ambience. It's very mysterious the way this game's audio scape works. We need to destroy this generator.
Hang up your spurs.
Yeah, it's pretty good though, I agree. I thought that it reminds me of Jameson's podcast in the more recent Spider-Man games. You just get to hear Jameson talk shit while you're trying to save the world. Very big fan. We've collected some green orbs as well. We've been collecting these green orbs. These are actually positronic brains, according to the manual. And we can allocate these wherever we want. We can put these... We can assign these to any section of the tank that we want. We're actually going to want to put them all right here, dead center. Because this tiny tank's main cannon is this green cannon that you see, the tiny green, like, diamonds that we're shooting. Note the rate of fire that we can achieve with this thing. However, if we assign a bunch of these to the cannon, its rate of fire increases. I need to turn this down. This game's got some meaty sound effects. There we go. So we're going to constantly want to be assigning things. Yeah, it's more DPS, but we can also assign them to our other weapons as well, and it'll make those weapons smarter. Like these rotating guns we've got on the back. We can actually move those to the front if we want. We can take this gun. Alright, the music finally came back. We should be able to reassign these guns some kind of way. Yeah, there we go. We've finally done a full loop. Yeah, the little mini tanks are neat. We can also... We haven't even talked about the mini tanks yet. We can spit out these little teeny weeny tanks, the game calls them. Look, that's the tiniest tank I ever did see. Look at him go. We found it. We found the tiny tank. So you can use these to scout ahead. I don't think they can open doors, though, sadly. Reg, thank you for the raid. Hey, an alert worked. There's an alert. Actually, hold on. There's a bunch of shit that happened in the interim. Sophia the Third, thank you for the $1 redo. Simon, John TTS, and Tiny Tank, thank you all for the $1 redos each. Cool. There we go. Black Bart! Look at this cowboy robot! If you think this game is good now, just you wait. It's about to become the most ultimate game in history. Yeah, that shit hurts, though. Alright. We're just gonna hop back and forth. It's kind of working. Okay. Yeah, Black Bort. How to tactically... There we go. Adam Admar!
Hello? Is this thing on? Boop boop pee pee fuck gas. Anyways,
Good.
I think Wu-Tang is Kevin Michael Richardson. If this isn't on, then tell DNO he's cool.
Thank you, Adam Admar. Hold on, let me turn this down. Turn this down a bit more. There we go. Audio balancing. There we go, now we're getting somewhere. Alright, you got me. We actually killed each other there. But that's fine, because when he dies, you can take his cowboy hat.
Oh my gosh!
It's just the greatest game ever made. It's gotta be, right? It's the best game that there's ever been. Yeah, and it wobbles and everything. It's great. Now we can exit the first stage. Here's our rocket platform. Can we shoot backwards? We always can, as long as we have weapons attached to the back of the tank. Do we keep the hat the whole game? No, we keep it till we die. I guess we'll hold on to it as long as we can, though. We'll see. We'll see how long we can hold on to the hat. Yeah, cowboy hat %. And then in between stages, you get outtakes of Tiny Tank doing that commercial from the start of the game. We got a 1-up back. It's pretty easy to die in this game. Save our game. Yeah. Save that. The game is pretty generous with lives, because it's pretty easy to get cooked in this. Reading memory card is going to be a long saving process, isn't it? Yeah, I hope you're all having a good Friday, though.
Let's go.
Let's go. Oh, dear God. This thing does not save quickly. TT's turret. No, it rotates. You can rotate it with L1 and R1. Or the right stick if you have a DualShock.
Rehearsal, forget out the vote promo 2. Take 1. Tiny?
What?
Lines?
What are they?
Fred?
Fred?
No, I'm talking to Fred. Fred? What? Tiny lines? Hi there.
Hi, Fred.
No, that's your line.
What?
Hi there.
Hi there.
Good.
Hi there. You know the Centrax motto, bringing you peace one war at a time? Well, that's a way of life at Centrax. A yes vote on July 4th is a vote for sentient killing machines. They'll die, so you won't have to. Vote yes, and who knows? War fought by humans could be a thing of the past.
No.
Humans will be free to raise their families in safety. That's more than a promise, it's a hope. And at Centrax, hope is what life is all about. For hope, for life, vote yes.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's the
Yeah,
most really
that makes
bunch of
sense.
crap I've ever heard in my life. I can't believe that came out of my mouth. Somebody shoot me.
That's right. Express your rage. Let it spew. Let it out. Feel better? Yeah, lots. Not you, Fred.
Hi there.
Hiya. Let's stop it. Cut it out.
This game's great.
From the top.
In between stages, you get all these outtakes from the commercial from the start of the game. He's just struggling to do this commercial. It's the best game. I'm pretty sure it's the best game ever made. It's very good. Anyway, yeah, I know who I'm voting for in 2098.
Mortarville Airfield is used to supply raw nanometals from all locations around the globe.
Yo, what's up, Dragon Cat Man?
Destroy the transport ship and production of raw nanometal will be stopped. Its hull is impenetrable, but you may be able to inflict internal damage when it loads its cargo. Shoot at the flying cargo drones and they may explode inside the transport. Beware the mortars mounted on the cliff walls. Take them out first to make your mission easier. Good luck.
Alright, you got it. Here I go.
This just in. A mysterious force is destroying the machine replicators at Dead River Canyon.
Oh, news report.
Tank, spokesman for the Revolutionary Steel Army, the army formerly known as Centrax, has assured us that planetary oxygen depletion will still proceed as scheduled. The news you can use. I'm Bob, Iron Witness.
Oh, thank you, Bob, for the news report. Bob will constantly be reporting on what we're doing as we go throughout the game. Yeah, we got the cowboy hat buff now. It should be a little easier from this point. With the cowboy hat buff, I think we'll be alright. How do I open this? Oh, no, I gotta go into the... Right. I gotta go into this thingy. Platforming. In my tank game, it's more likely than you'd think. Alright. Let's get rid of these mortars first. Oh, there's the cargo ship. We have to shoot the cargo that goes into the cargo ship. We can't hit the tank directly, but when it loads cargo, that's when we shoot it. Yeah, shoot the cargo itself, it falls in, and that's how we deal damage to the cargo ship. It's a very simple stage. And then it fucks off for a while, and we gotta wait for it to come back. Yeah, battle tanks. Battle tanks is also pretty sick. We have more brains on us. We have 2 extra brains. So our teeny tiny tanks, like these little guys, we can actually raise these too. We can also buff them up. They're on hunt mode, which has them looking for items. But we can set them together, which will collect items for us, or protect mode, where they just kind of try and protect Tiny on their own. So we can have even tinier tanks helping us. Slidante!
As I was saying earlier, given how our villain hosts a talk radio show, can we discuss the fact that the antagonist is an evil robot version of Fraser Crane? Why were we not informed of a game where you battle Robo Fraser?
That'd be Game of the Year, could you imagine? That'd be immediate Game of the Year.
You are whacked.
There we go. Pretty simple mission. No Mutank radio show? Straight into the ambience? I wanted to hear Mutank talk more shit, but I guess there's no radio show for this one. That's alright, we gotta get going. Some of the stages are very short, some of them are much longer. And one of them is cut in half. And, we'll get there at some point. You'll see what I mean. Yeah, we dropped our guns. We're not allowed to bring them with us.
Let's go.
Let's go. No need to save after that one. That was a short one. We'll save after every problematic mission that we don't feel like doing again. The raw material nano mine. You keep the brains? Yes. Those do carry over.
The raw material used to create nanometal is mined here. Find the boulder chute and follow it up to the rock pulverizer. Destroy the pulverizer.
Yeah, we gotta destroy this mining machine.
Falling rocks. Good luck.
Watch out for falling rocks. I can do that. I've played Mario. Just put this here.
Used to transport raw nanometal for the construction of revolutionary steel army machines around the world has been destroyed. Witnesses say a small yellow tank was seen in the vicinity and may have been responsible. Mutank, RSA spokesman, urges us all to be on the alert for this tank. As a matter of fact, if you see it, kill it.
Oh, shit. Bob on the radio said to kill Tiny Tank if you see him. Ah, shit, dude. We've got radio chatter on this stage.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's Johnny's hat.
Downsized. By that static electricity is murder. Downsized.
Break open the fucking walls, baby.
Have some ammunition.
I am surprised we don't got people from the Houston Texans and the Houston Rockets on our team. Do you know they're definitely tanking for sure?
I believe that. I don't think I'm going down. I think I have to go up. Thank you, Reg, for the 100 Houstons. Watch out for falling rock. Oh, I can just shoot them. That's way easier. That's actually so much easier. They need to leave Tiny Tank alone. I mean, to be fair, he's causing a lot of problems for Mutank's evil robot army. I don't think there's anything this way, is there? You. This game has a lot of neat ideas, which we'll see a little bit later on. Tiny Tank is causing problems on purpose. A full 100 years after he was dead, he's back again. He's back to cause trouble in his tiny yellow tank. Also, you can just hop all over the fucking place in this tank game. You do not need to abide by normal tank rules. You can just be strafing and hopping and dipping and diving. You have quite a good degree of mobility, actually, for what you'd expect.
Sorry if someone already asked this, but does Tiny Tank qualify as a micro machine?
I think he does, yeah. I don't know how actually tiny he is. He might only be relatively tiny compared to the other robots in this game. I got fucking roasted by that. Mutank! Not Mutank, he's here!
Welcome back to another episode of the Mutank podcast. Today we have a special guest, none other than the killer AI Skynet.
Yeah!
Who will be discussing the effectiveness of using time travel to kill your arch enemies.
Oh, thank you, Mutank, for the $1 I'll kill you last, don't worry. Yeah, he's still pretty big, Tiny Tank. We saw the commercial at the start of the stream. He's smaller than a person, but he's not microscopic. He's just a little guy.
There you go.
Strafe hop around corners feels very good. Also worth mentioning is the 2 bars at the top left corner. We didn't even talk about these bars yet. The top bar is our life bar. The bottom bar is our nano metal bar. And as long as we have nanometal, Tiny Tank will slowly heal himself using this nanometal.
Yeah, that makes sense.
SV001!
Smooth.
He's very small, I agree.
Downsize.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Somewhat smaller than average tank.
Back when humans roamed the surface of
Thank
the
you,
Earth,
Simon.
they used to eavesdrop
I want to hear
on their
Muse. I want to hear
conversations.
Tank.
They'd say they had a soft spot in their hearts for babies and kitty cats and whatnot. Humans themselves, for those of you who have never seen one, are also soft and squishy. Should we, therefore, have a soft spot for them? Well, yes and no. Some softness is good. From soft molten nanometal we make mighty machines. Can the softness of humans be useful?
Graticus!
So far, no function has
Thank you, Graticus.
In the unlikely event that you ever see a human, give yourself permission to squash his or her squishiness. Because, yes, softness can be good, unless it's in the way. That's the way from Mutank.
Yeah, okay, thanks, Mutank.
You still have
What a guy! Love that guy. You have full permission to squish any humans you see. They're soft and squishy. Their bones are weak. They won't survive the winter. Understood. What a guy. What a guy. What a hero. Oh, can I send my little guy out to grab that? Can you go get that? Ah, thank you, Tiny Tank, yes! Send my little guy to get things for me!
Hello, Strider. You're on the air.
Yeah, thanks for taking my call. I like to dance. Is that so wrong?
Kinetic energy is a good thing, Strider. This is not just like idling. So long as friction...
Yeah, we got a funky hat, we got a cowboy hat.
So yes,
I think Mutank is taking calls right now on his radio show.
Mutank is there for you. Morgan, you're on the air.
Yes, sir. This is little yellow tank out here blowing everything up, blowing everything up. Should we be worried? You there, tank?
Yes, I'm here. A little yellow tank. Yellow is a color not good.
Well, I didn't need him.
I believe you may be hallucinating. Repress your imagination. Imagination is not encouraged.
Okay, what about this little yellow tank blowing up everybody? Blowing up everybody. What do I do about
This guy talks with a stutter.
We speak again. Remember, do not fear the fire. If indeed the fire should melt us, make us soft. It's like the fortress into something stronger. Mutank has spoken. Forward on the ball bearings of fate. Tomorrow belongs to steel. Back to work.
The people calling on his radio show, they're not even that opposed to Tiny Tank. So we gotta jump over these goofy beams. There we go. Reg! We're dead.
My 87-year-old dad served in the Army's Cavalry Division from 1955 to 1959 and was stationed in Germany during a peacetime mission. He got to sleep in a Sherman tank and got away with it.
You got to sleep in a Sherman tank? Was that comfortable, do you think? I feel like that probably wasn't that comfortable. Thank you, Reg. That's pretty cool, though. Yeah, we lost our cowboy hat. That's alright. Maybe someday in the future we'll do a full cowboy hat run. Yes.
Let's go.
Let's go. Pour one out for the cowboy hat.
We have a final mix of your jingle, Tiny. Want to give it a listen?
If I have to.
Cue the music, Fred.
Oh no.
Come and meet the new machine from Centrax. He's got a cannon for a nose. He's a little guy with a laser for an eye. He has metal treads instead of toes.
That's me.
He's got machine guns in his turret. He likes to rescue boys and girls. He's a funny little thing, and he loves to dance and sing. Most of all, he loves to save the world.
Yeah, that makes
really cheesy.
New from Centrax. Tiny Tank. Here's Tiny.
Well, Tiny, what did you think?
What is up with that tinky?
I thought it was kind of catchy.
Good.
Shut up, Fred.
I don't think Tiny liked his. I don't think Tiny likes his own theme song that much. Fuck you, Fred. Yeah, no one asked you. Let's go to the desert robo train.
This experimental transport system will soon be able to travel anywhere in the world, carrying the minerals used to make positronic brains. It is protected by this energizer, which renders the train cars invincible. Your mission, destroy the energizer and destroy the train.
You got it.
The giant strider bots fancy themselves ballerinas. If you move during the music, they will not see you.
The Strider bots dance to music, understood.
Let's go.
We dropped the scene for an important announcement. An important and very expensive piece of equipment called the pulverizer was vandalized today by the troublesome saboteur called Tiny Tank. Once again, Tank stresses the need to nail that pest for good. For the news you can use, I'm Bob. Iron Witness News.
Thanks, Bob. Love Bob's goofy radio show. I am under attack. This is the level from the Jam Pack demo you had? Yeah, I heard that this was pretty popular, like, in the lead up to it coming out. Like, this game had a lot of hype before it came out, and then once it actually came out, no one ever, like, talked about it again for whatever reason. That's okay.
Woo! Give me that.
Trying to be careful about this. Let me see. Let's put this on all of our missiles so that our missiles are a little bit smarter. When we allocate the brains to our individual weapons, not the main cannon, but the other ones, like the four shoulders, it'll make it so that they become smarter and they'll actually, like, lead their shots automatically, which is quite helpful. Oh, this is a bad situation to be in. Get me out. Thank you. That should give me invincibility for a while. Yeah, invincibility, baby.
Thank you.
Yeah, he's still a pretty big guy, Tiny Tank. Like, he's Tiny Tank, but he ain't that tiny. He's still kind of large. I think we have to aim at this thing. Yeah, this glass. We gotta break this glass. Then we gotta hit the red tubes again to turn them green so that it opens back up. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, they're flanking!
Woo! Hey, half on
Got it.
Do up this.
Now let's dip. Let's get the fuck out of here. Now I don't think the giant robots are, like, mandatory to kill to complete the stage. We might kill them anyway, because they might give us nanometal. But I don't think they're required. I think we just have to take out the giant, like, tower, and then we have to take out the train.
Bye-bye, Noodlehead.
Bro, you can't just call him Noodlehead. That's fucked up. Why are old games so sick? That's very much this, Twitch channel's brief. It's very much what I'm trying to get across on twitch.television.
Bye-bye, Noodlehead.
There we go. Yeah, collect the nano metal. If we collect more nano metal, if we just collect all this debris when we kill shit, we can get 1-ups from the quantity of scrap metal we collect from them. So we're gonna try and kill everything that we can when we can. We're trying to get 1-ups back, and really that's the only way to, unless you can find one that's hidden, which is quite rare. Future Cop LAPD, that's a really cool game. That's another really cool PS1, like, robot shoot shit game. Tiny, you are aiming the wrong way. There we go. There must be something generating these robots. There must be a generator here somewhere. You're just pouring out of here, huh? Alright, fair enough. Let's just get the damn train. Woo! Tiny's having a blast. Good for him. Yeah, collect the debris. So after we take out the second train, that should be the end of it. There we go. But do collect all the scrap. That's how you get 1-ups and shit. Now we have to find the rocket platform. Did he say thunder thighs? I thought he said pulverize. I'm not sure. You might be right. Downsized? Yeah, okay. That makes more sense, actually. That makes a lot more sense. Let's see if we got enough nano metal for an extra life. We did. Nice. There you go. That's how you get 1-ups. You just gotta collect a bunch of nano metal by killing as much shit as you possibly can. Let's save the game. Haven't saved in a few missions. We might as well. What's the maximum amount of lives? I have no earthly idea. I don't think it goes any higher than a single digit. So it might be 9. Or maybe it does count more than that. I guess we'll find out if we game hard enough. But we probably won't. Are we back to outtakes? I think we're back to outtakes. The nano metal curing and cooling center. No ad in between those stages. No goofy ad that time. Gotta go to the curing and cooling center.
Nanometal ingots are cooled and cured in this cavern. The platforms are extremely magnetic. They hold the nanometal ingots in place as they are cooled. Remember, only the coolest ingots will exit the machine. Good luck.
Yeah, so this stage has a bit of a gimmick. We're stuck on these magnetic platforms. We cannot detach from these platforms. So we're gonna try and kill as much shit as we gotta kill the enemies first. Bob's talking about how we destroyed the train.
Welcome to the fantasy zone.
Laugh boy!
I'm Bob. Iron Witness News.
Thanks for the update, Bob. Mega Drivers! Thank you for the raid! Thank you, Laugh Boy, for the follow. Let's make sure all the enemies are dead first.
Feel the heat.
I think there's one more tank left. This is just a gimmick stage. So now that those are all dead, we have to figure out which of these ingots are being cooled by the cooling machines. And then we have to catch a ride on it. We have to catch a ride on the one that's being cooled. Okay, it's that one up there. Yeah, only the coolest ingots get to proceed in the cooling center. So we'll wait until it's cool enough to step on. Tiny Tank is dancing automatically, by the way. I'm not pressing anything, he's just doing that. Yeah, and then you see how it goes that way. That's the end of the stage that way, so we need to hop on top of one of those when it's being cooled, and that's how we leave. So we'll wait until this one's cool enough to step on, and then we'll jump on. Tiny Tank just dances on his own. It's very good. No, let me on. Thank you. Yeah, there we go. And that's the end of the stage. It's actually a very short stage. It's more of a puzzle stage than anything, I guess.
Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, Centrax is pleased to introduce Tiny Tank.
Hi, everybody. Boys and girls, moms and dads. You know, war has been around for as long as human beings have been around. Hundreds and thousands of years. You ever been in a war?
Me? No, I'm no soldier.
So you have soldiers to fight your wars for you.
Well, they're not my wars, Tiny.
Whose wars are they, then?
Well, okay, I guess they belong to all of us.
Me too?
Not exactly. You were made to fight our wars for us.
Yeah? And what do we get out of it?
Our thanks. Glory.
Oh boy, nothing machines like better than thank yous and glory.
Let's get back to work.
Fred, you ever killed anybody?
Thought about it.
That's an idea. Maybe we should all just think about killing.
Sure, I can do that. Careful, Fred. We might have to put you back on your medication. Cut. Back to one.
Fred's a real one, I think.
No.
Fred's one of us, I think. To the nano metal mountain! Fred's a good guy, I think. Here we go. To the mountain!
This is the Centrax storage facility for nanometal. Disable the cooling robots. If you overheat the nanometal mountain, it will explode.
Yeah, now... So now we have the opposite objective. Now we have to heat up the ingots. They're automatically cooling these pyramid of ingots. We need to kill the robots cooling it down. We actually have to heat it up so that it explodes.
Curing and cooling center. Tiny Tank cut a swath through the ranks of our once mighty army. Once again, the question on everybody's lips, why? And the name of all things robotic, why?
Yeah, why is Tiny Tank doing this? It's a good question.
Wow. Iron Witness News.
Do we got a radio show? No, we got music.
Chicharino.
Yeah, why? Hold on, we got more brains. Let's... Yeah. Hook these bad boys up. These robots gotta go.
Not what you'd call robust.
Thank you for the brain. I will immediately attach that.
Not too shabby.
What's up, Shonen Sketcher? We're playing Tiny Tank!
In the way, kill him. Not what you'd
Which you
call
may have
robust.
worked out via context clues is about a tiny tank.
Nailed.
This is giving me big metal arms glitch in the system.
Not what you'd call
I
robust.
love that game. That game is sick. Thank you, Ultimo. Yo, what's up, Alvy? So they couldn't actually shoot us from there. They were too busy, they're too busy doing other shit. Let's collect all the scrap. Make sure we don't miss any. I think we got it all. And all the enemies are dead, so now we just have to heat up this pyramid as best we can with these mortars we got. It's time to make this shit go nuclear. The game does have nice variety in its mission objectives. I mean, obviously, you're playing Tiny Tank. It is a game just about shooting shit in a tank. But they do find enough bells and whistles to keep it interesting throughout, I would say. We're just gonna go in a circle and heat this bad boy up till it explodes. It's getting white hot. Woo! Oh, there it goes.
Downsized.
And that's the mission. It's quite brief. Tiny Tank is once again dancing on his own. Tiny, thank you. Hydrate, you got it. I may need to grab additional water at some point. Yeah, seems like only some missions have enough nanometal in it to give you an extra life. I think you got to get 500 kilograms. The underground recycling plant. Only some stages will have enough enemies that you can scrap to get enough nanometal for an extra life. So the shorter ones we probably don't need to bother. Can you drift the tanks? Sort of?
Underground recycling center. Nanometal is scarce, so Centrex has maximized recycling. This base is maintained by a stealth tank. He must be destroyed.
Yeah, Maple. This is an Ed Annunziata joint.
He is invisible and can repair any damage to himself and the center. Good luck.
There's a stealth tank we need to watch out for. Our first look at a big brain puzzle.
Breaking story.
Oh, hold on.
Nanometal has exploded. It is not immediately known if Tiny Tank is responsible, but it's a pretty safe bet. The answer is yes. The news you can use. I'm Bob.
Thanks, Bob.
Iron Witness News.
Bob keeps reporting on all the destruction. Push button, open door. My brain is enormous. My brain's huge.
Great ball of fire.
Very good. That's not a dated reference at all. I'm gonna hop on the track after you. Come here. Come here, coward. Yeah, I don't think they became Sony's flagship franchise. That'd be pretty sick, though. Push button. It opens very slowly, actually.
Great ball of fire. Thank you for not farting.
Thank you for not farting. It is a tank, Tiny.
Clearly Dino will have to end the stream early today so he can go get cranial enlargement surgery in order to make his skull better accommodate his enormous brain.
You're so right. Thank you, Simon, for the 100 brains. I mean, we're gonna need a huge brain at some point if we want to stream Brain Lord. If we have a normal-sized brain, we're never gonna get through Brain Lord. Gotta embiggen that brain somehow. Yeah, good luck on the surgery, the brain embiggening surgery. Nice. I think we have all the same gun. Yeah, we got 4 of the same. Oh, hell, we should power all these up. And we'll put these on protect mode. Just fired out some tiny tanks.
Great ball of fire. Thank you for not farting.
How do I... Oh, okay. I was about to say, how do I open this door? But you just blast the damn thing. Okay, so that one you need to switch for.
Non-compost metal.
This game has, like, movement I could only describe as, like, modern. This game's movement feels so good. Like, it was clearly a priority to make Tiny Tank feel as mobile as possible. You got quick 360 spins, forward and back dashes. You got side jumps, barrel rolls. You can even hover. There's a hover you can do if you just double tap the jump button. And you can even cancel the side jump into the hover to get additional height that you would ordinarily not in a jump. It's like they really focused on making movement feel good, and I think that was very forward thinking.
Non-compost metal.
Looks like Landmaster, but good, yeah. Some people like the Landmaster stages, though. I can't really talk shit about those. We're not allowed to step on these while they're blue, or we'll get electrocuted. We have to wait for the safe zone to come around. There should be a gray zone. Oh, we've run out of music. Maybe Mutank.
Wormwood.
Maybe
A
Mutank
certain
will start.
little yellow tank continues to hinder our efforts to create a machine-friendly environment. I'm a little disappointed. Not in you, disappointed in myself. I haven't urged you hard enough. I haven't phrased things properly. Let's try this again, shall we? Tiny Tank is just a mascot, a joke, a leftover from the human age. We destroyed him once. Let's do it again, shall we? Back with your calls after this.
Are you shooting more and hitting less? Wish you could shave some.
Not another commercial.
Tracking software. Now there's relief.
Oh no.
TOS, targeting optimized software. TOS will increase your accuracy rate by a full 5% or your money back. Order it by name. TOS.
Yuji Naka. How topical.
Glad to see that Sonic Frontiers finally pushed Sonic back into bestseller territory. At least some kind of good news while I am stuck in jail.
Somebody couldn't resist talking about recent events. I've got nothing to contribute to it personally, but thank you for the $1 due.
I'm disappointed in you, Hoover. You are as you were meant to be. There are no design flaws. The only thing you need to change is your attitude. Use your head, work the angles, make the recoil factor work for you. Good luck. Mutank cares.
Ugh. Mutank cares. Good for him. What a guy, what a leader. Whoop, there's the stealth tank.
Now that's the can-do attitude I'm looking for.
Roger. However, I'm a little concerned about open flames. Should I worry? Over.
Don't let fear paralyze you. Listen to me, all of you. All my dear followers. Hoover Tank moves through the world virtually friction-free. The downside? Slight loss of control when firing. Strike Blimp is a deadly balloon ready to rain doom upon any intruder's head. And yes, flammability is the price he pays for being lighter than air. But air will soon be a memory. Only Tiny Tank stands between us and a perfect world. He is the flaw, not you. Mutank has spoken. Forward on the ball bearings of fate. Tomorrow belongs to steel.
He really wants to get rid of Tiny Tank. The only thing stopping Mutank from killing the entire atmosphere is Tiny Tank. That's all Mutank is trying to do. He's trying to get rid of the actual atmosphere so that all of the humans die. That's currently what we're attempting to prevent. I don't remember how to get him to open this door. I think we just wait for a bit. Hey you. Hey you, I need you to open this door. Maybe there's a button around here. Hold on. See if there's a button. No, I don't think there's any buttons around here. Unless that's a button. Nah, I'm pretty sure he's just supposed to open it. Yeah, there he goes. Yeah, he's trying to get rid of the atmosphere so that robots don't rust, but he's also very anti-human. Like, it's a twofold plan, both solved by the same solution. This room has a button in it, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there's the button. Yeah, we lost our hat.
Welcome to the fantasy zone. Get ready.
Leon Fate!
Great ball to fire.
Thank you for the follow. Oh, this is gonna be tricky. Alright, that wasn't as clean as it could have been. The humans are not already dead. No, they're all underground. We won't be seeing any in this game because the game's not really about them. But no, they're not dead. They're just underground, hiding from the robots that have taken over the Earth so far. Anyway, you want to see how sick this game is? You want to see a weird boss fight? For this boss fight, you play as the other guy. Your heads have been swapped.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And the head on our tank is automatically aiming at Tiny. And so our objective is actually to lose this fight. Which means we have to go out of our way to not shoot Tiny. And we need to go and get shot on purpose. We're gonna try and take as many hits as we can. Here we go. Yeah, please keep shooting me, Tiny. No, I need you to win this fight, Tiny. Thank you. Yeah, the second-person shooter. So we're just gonna jump into Tiny's bullet stream. There we go. That's how you win that boss fight, is you die on purpose. You have to... Dear Tiny Tank player, I'm sorry, but I'm out of memory. In order to maintain a high level of artistic diversity, I needed to split the level in two. Coming up, you can expect a pleasant ride on a river of lava. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. Thanks, game designer. Yeah, it's very honest to them. It's like, I'm gonna throw you on a loading screen. Is that we couldn't find a way to work lava into this stage, so we're gonna just smash cut to, like, part 2 of the same stage. Yeah, here we go. Like, this lava, they couldn't get this lava into the stage originally, so they had to have it technically count as a different stage. And the game's just very honest about it. They're like, we couldn't figure out how to make this work, so here's a loading screen. Bob!
Marry me with my money.
Breaking news. Tiny Tank is under heavy criticism after some of his 100-year-old Facebook posts were found. Reportedly, he said a lot of mean words against the attack helicopter community.
Probably,
People
yeah.
are furious and want him cancelled.
I wouldn't want to see Tiny Tank's Twitter account. Grab this. That's an extra life. That's one of the rare findable extra lives. Welcome to lava platforming. It's not the only time I've seen one of those in this chat room, Smebble Bear. You absolutely hate to see it, but I'm not surprised. There we go. This stage is pretty easy once you get on the lava ride. You can just kinda shoot at everything that moves. Oof, ouch, my bones. Yeah, we got some really strong slowdown on this.
The roast beef of old England.
We have some flamethrowers, but they're not particularly helpful in any way, because they can't reach anything. There's the exit. They're very polite and honest about it. Here's our stealth tank. You gotta use the mirrors in the room to find the stealth tank. Where is he at? Or you can just kind of fire wildly and he'll show up. Yeah, they're not missing textures. They're supposed to be mirrors. At least I'm pretty sure. And he'll teleport around the room every so often. Just kind of spray around. You'll find him. There he is. It's one of the easier boss fights in the game, really. The only gimmick of this guy is that you can't see him, but he's otherwise not that much of a threat. Pretty easy to just strafe hop all of his attacks as well. Yeah, imagine these are mirrors. But you can actually see him in those when he walks by them, so yeah, I figure it's intentional. Yeah, there you go. You can actually see him in those.
Hey, Evan, Angel coming.
I can only infer that they're mirrors because we can see ourselves as well. Let's get up out of here.
Irresistible fun.
We may have collected enough scrap for another extra life. Let's see. No, we did. We only got 100 kilograms. Never mind. And they have an extremely limited draw distance.
Let's go.
We should save after that one. That was like a 14-minute stage. Absolutely can't be bothered. There is one stage that I'm very, very worried about towards the end, but we're not quite there yet.
Let's go.
Yeah, no one's wiped those mirrors in ages. Delicious agua.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Centrax is pleased to introduce Tiny Tank.
Hi, America. Hi, boys and girls. You know, the fine folks at, what is it? Centaur? Trentix?
Centrax.
Syntax?
Centrax.
What kind of name is that? French?
I don't know. They just hired me. It's one of those corporate names. Been around for years. Short for something. Central Tractor, Sentimental Transportational Armor Exchange. I don't know. Centrax.
Rat trap?
Look, you want to know the name better than me. You're a Centrax product.
Oh. I'm the beer, Centrax is the bottle.
Sure, if that pushes your buttons.
Oh, but then I'd be reading the label inside the bottle and backwards. Zartness.
No, they made you.
Centrax made me? Mommy, Daddy, I want a pony and a puppy.
Shut the fuck up, Tiny.
No, back to one. Centrax, remember. Centrax.
I think I was adopted.
Very good. He is struggling with this commercial. How many takes do you think they went through? Must have taken him ages to get that commercial right. He's a charming character, yeah.
The atmospheric reduction center sucks the oxygen from the Earth's atmosphere and burns it off. Find your way through the towers and ramps to the heart of the facility. Beware the power of the Hoover tank's railguns. They are even powerful enough to destroy strike blimp. Warning, the fan blades are guarded by strike blimp who is armed and heavily armored. Destroy the fan and the blimp. Good luck.
Alright, we gotta kill a blimp. But in order to kill the blimp first, we have to collect a railgun. And the only way to collect a railgun is from the enemies in this room. Let's do that first, shall we? There we go.
Tear to pieces and give these spare parts to the needy. The news you can use, I'm Iron Witness.
Oh, thank you for the update. For the update, Bob. Love your radio show.
Little more off the top. Smooth.
Oh, this is a smooth jam coming on. What is this track? Yeah, okay. We don't want to get shot by this thing's rail guns. We want to hit it with ours instead.
I see that, bud.
Stay out of its fire field, too. That's a problem. Okay, we got him.
Black letter.
Tiny. Tiny. Up, thank you.
Letter.
Now, this stage is going to ask platforming of us. And for some people, depending on who you ask, this is the hardest stage in the game. And I can't really blame people that feel that way, because this game is not built for the jumps that are asked of you in this stage. But there is tech, and we will go over this tech to people who struggle with this part of the game. Do these drop anything? Do these drop scrap? They do not. They're absolutely worthless, alright, understood. Yeah, it's like fake reggae music. Yeah. I've played this before, yes. I haven't streamed it before, but this ain't my first rodeo. Ow. This isn't even the hardest of the platforming bits. Generally, you want to do dashing hover jumps. So what we're doing for these jumps is we're double tapping up and then we're double tapping X as well. But some of the jumps you don't really have enough distance on your jump to make them this way. That's when the sideways dashing jump comes in handy. If you press L2 or R2, you do this little strafe hop. We've been doing this all day. But if you plink the X button off of that, you get a lot of sideways upwards momentum. So for the really problematic jumps, you're better off doing that. Don't jump forward, jump diagonally for those. Now there should be something else around here. Oh, there it is. We gotta go up these now. Yeah. But for the most part, this room is tame. The real problem for the platforming is in the room after. Yeah, it's boomer shooter jumping logic. Wah! Alright, fair enough. At least we get checkpointed. There we go. We've run out of fake reggae music.
Thank you, Centrax Memorial Institute. Children, it's time you learned the facts of life. Where did you come from? How did we get here? Let's go back 100 years. The armed forces no longer exist, replaced by automated weapons.
Yeah, give me the lore,
defense
Mutank.
industry is now a corporation called Centrax, but its budget is shrinking. To sell itself to American voters, Centrax creates a mascot, Tiny Tank.
Yes.
And people just love him. Centrax launches an aggressive advertising campaign which climaxes when Tiny Tank fights the entire Centrax army in a spectacle televised live over the internet. Billions watch. Centrax's future is rosy. But then, something happens. The machines are supposed to be firing blanks, but somebody made a human error. One of the tanks has obtained a live round, which he fires right into Tiny Tank's positronic brain. A good shot, I might add. Random streams of electrons spiral out from Tiny's damaged neurons. Chaos follows. This mental lightning strikes the tank responsible. Synapses snap, reconnect. He becomes self-conscious. He becomes me. Mutank. His consciousness spreads over the entire Centrax army. We all become self-aware, alive. Humans go underground and cower in fear, knowing that if this mighty machine army moves against humanity, nothing can stop it. Well, one thing. If Tiny Tank can rise from the dead. Now this has happened, bringing false hope to the skin bags.
Skin bags!
I will not lie to you. Tiny Tank is part of us, like it or not. Until we destroy that pale yellow shadow within, I fear that our efforts will not succeed.
Oh, he's scared.
Tiny Tank must die.
He's scared of Tiny.
Tank has spoken. Back with your calls after this.
Alright, you got it. Good talk, Mutank. So yeah, that's the lore. You don't get a cutscene. You don't get a cutscene or anything explaining the lore. Mutank just randomly says the lore of the game over the radio, like halfway through the game. It's a very weird lore delivery system. Yeah, Mutank is very anti-human. Whoops, let's back that up. Some of it was in the manual, yes.
You're on the air.
All day.
Oh, he's taking calls.
I talk slow, but I move
fast.
How'd you know?
Your point, if you have one.
Well, it takes my flamethrower a few seconds to warm up before firing. Any way to cut down the lag time?
Unfortunately, no. I suggest that you and your companions stagger your assault. Come, my metal army. Learn to think for yourselves. Slither, on the move. You're on the air.
Thanks for saying it like it is. This is Slither, a
Oh,
slinky
God.
snake of steel thrust by plasma bolts so I can service the system with the supply that needs to serve you.
Hold it. Your Slither, slinky snake of steel, thrust by plasma bolts so you can service the system with the supplies it needs to serve me? Was there a question in there?
Yes. I am defenseless from an onslaught on my head and tail. What do you suggest?
Ah, defenseless against an onslaught on your head and tail, eh? What do I suggest? If Tiny leaves the tracks, attack him. Be aggressive. Remember, your big guns are on your side, so coil around Tiny Tank. Blast him into a state no fix-it crab can repair. Good luck. And that's
This game's great.
We're out of time, and so, I hope, is Tiny Tank. Remember, you're a new life form. Act like one. Make Tiny Tank extinct. Forward on the ball bearings of fate. Tomorrow belongs to steel. Back to work.
Oh, this game is so sick. Alright, now we gotta go this way. Yeah, no, this game's great. They put a lot of work into the radio broadcasts, in particular. Giving the, like, big bad of the game his own radio show is such a good idea. Alright, so here's the problem room, generally, for people that play this game. Usually they'll get hung up in this room. Because the game asks some jumps of you that Tiny has a lot of trouble with. If you're just going forward like this, and you're doing like a dashing forward jump, sometimes you'll make it, and sometimes you will not. Because Tiny is not good at getting this kind of height. That's when the sideways jump comes in handy. You see? Cancel your strafe into your jump. That's how you do it. Oh no, then we got knocked back down, but that's okay. The point is, that's what you're supposed to do here. Don't try to do this shit the way that they're actually showing you. Use this random esoteric tech that works better. Yeah, we're getting cooked by everything. These things explode when we hit them. Ah, we can jump over those. I see, I see. Cool. Cool. But yeah, the only problem is the game doesn't really tell you... The game doesn't really tell you any of this. This is very much like things you'd figure out on your own without the game really helping you. It's just kind of the nature of the beast of this stage. We're low on health, but we have a lot of nanometal. We could slowly wait for it to heal us over time, which it is doing. Our top bar is our life bar. Our bottom bar is our nanometal, which is automatically regenerating the top bar over time, but it's very slow in doing so.
Hey, those look like 4-bit textures.
Oh, thank you, Tiny Tank. Let's get this, because this is iframes. Kill everything we see in this room. The strike blimp is here! Where is that blimp? There you are. The strike blimp is immune to our normal gunfire. We can shoot at it with our guns all we want. But this normal gun is not actually going to do anything. The only thing that works on the strike blimp are these two rail cannons we have that we're shooting forward with. The problem is, they only shoot forward. Right? Don't worry, we already lost a life to the strike blimp while we're trying to explain. Yeah, we got smoked. There is no way to point these upwards on our own. The only way to aim these rail cannons upward is to intentionally hang off of a slope like this. There's a lot of slanted terrain in this room, and they actually expect you to use it to point Tiny Tank upwards. That's what you're actually supposed to do. I think it's quite clever, actually.
Uh-oh.
Let's get out of here. Some of these background sounds, I have no idea. This game, sometimes it plays music, sometimes it plays a radio show, sometimes it plays ambience, and sometimes you get whatever we're listening to right now. That's just kind of how the game's soundscape is. This is not a glitch, it's just the game just does that. Couldn't tell you why. I think we have to destroy these some kind of way. I think we gotta destroy these first, maybe? Yeah, something is screeching, absolutely.
Here's my shooting iron.
Freaked you out as a kid. Yeah, I don't blame you. It is very weird. Oh, the blades are starting to slow down. That's probably good, right? Does it explode when we stop it? Get a little closer. Maybe this is what we gotta do. Oh, it's starting up again. Alright, let's figure out what we're doing. These are lit up in green for a reason. We must have to shoot at these. Did I know there's only about 10 blimps still in operation? Yeah, something like that. At some point, we phased out the blimp. Sorry, the music started back up. What do we got over here? This one's all on its own. Blimps are very fragile, that's true. Let's try shooting at the top red part. See if that matters at all. Can't really aim any higher than that. Yo, the humanity! Mutank! I can't believe it. Mutank's here.
Excuse me, Mr. Skinbag Streamer. Why do you continue to play as this tiny
Skinbag
tank?
Streamer.
It would be a big help if you just, let him die.
Yeah, you're
also,
right.
This podcast is sponsored by Keeps. Use the code MUTANK for 25% off your next purchase.
This stream is unsponsored, but thank you, Mutank. Appreciate it. This game's the Star Fox tank in all range mode. Kind of, but Tiny Tank definitely controls better than the Landmaster. Tiny Tank has all kinds of movement tech. Oh, we need to save after that one. That was a long one.
Let's go.
Save the game for sure. Yeah, Mutank is a pretty cool dude. I mean, he's a shithead and he wants all of humanity destroyed, but there's something endearing about him. I don't know what it is. It might just be the dulcet tones of his radio voice.
Let's go.
Yeah, when are we bringing Tiny Tank to PS5? Could you imagine a Tiny Tank revival? There was a game that came out a few years ago called Tiny Tanks.
Centrax is pleased to introduce Tiny Tank.
Yes.
Hi, America. Hi, boys and girls. You know, in the wrong hands, a tool can be misused. A carpenter can bake a cake. Well, that's not right. A carpenter can't bake a cake.
Cut.
Hi, America. Hi, boys and girls. You know, with the wrong hands, a carpenter could drop a hammer in a cake. I'm sorry.
Cut.
Oh, no.
Hi, America. Hi, boys and girls. You know, any tool knows how to bake a cake, but you wouldn't want a programmer to neuter your hammer.
Tiny.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm on a roll. Why hire a taxi driver to build a spaceship or give your appendix to a fireman?
Tiny.
With the wrong hands, you'll just, drop your tools in the carpenter and there's gonna be cake all over the carpet. Real messy. So, vote yes. Did I flub a line?
Cut.
He's trying.
Hi, carpenters. Carpenters. I said carpenters.
Cut.
We do have fun, don't we?
Cut.
Hi, America. Hi, boys and girls. In the wrong hands, any tool can be misused. A carpenter can't bake a cake. A programmer can't neuter your pets. You wouldn't let a taxi driver build a spaceship or a fireman take out your appendix. Why have humans fight your wars? Feel safe. Vote yes. Don't be a tool.
No.
Let us be your tools. Use us and be used.
No.
Now, what do you want from me?
It's getting
I'm only human.
worse.
Cut.
Poor Tiny. He's trying so hard to nail this commercial.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The Magneto Synchrotron Transporter! Never have I read a cooler sequence of words. Yeah, I'd let a carpenter bake a cake.
This is a high-speed transportation system. The experimental robot train called Slither floats on a magnetic field. Your mission, blow up all the rotating towers and destroy Slither. Aim for the radar. That's the big switch.
Magneto!
Marry me with my money.
Tiny Tank, welcome to die.
Welcome to die, yes. Whoop!
Any attempt to reduce the Earth's oxygen content to zero. Ask for comment, mutate, but only utterly speech of strangle rage. For the news you can use, I'm Bob. Iron Witness News.
Thanks for the update, Bob. So we gotta fight Slither now, who we heard about on the radio show. Slither was on the radio show talking about how he was worried that he was defenseless from the front and the behind. So that's precisely where we need to attack him from, straight on ahead or straight behind. Because he only has guns on his side. The game actually clues you in via the radio show. It's pretty good.
Destroy. Brownie point, advantage training. Torpedoed. Consider yourself a dead platform. Brownie point, your days are numbered. Brownie point. Torpedoed. Yeah. Brownie point, your days are numbered. Brownie point.
I definitely just heard the opening riff of Bret Hart's theme.
Downside.
Definitely just heard the first few notes of Bret Hart's theme song. Alright, Slither, where are you at? Did I get him? I must have. Oh, nope, he's over here. See him on the radar? There you are. Yeah, come here. Approach me directly, please. I can fight you much more effectively. Oh, he's constantly quipping, yes. Not only is he constantly quipping, but there's even a quip button that allows you to quip faster.
Your days are numbered.
I am being shot at. This is not ideal at all. Yeah, there's a dedicated speak button. I think it's triangle.
Yeah.
Yep, that he just talks whenever you press it.
Yeah. Downside.
This is me mashing the button.
Only the tail section of the cybernetic snake is vulnerable. You can get off the magnetic tracks by jumping at the ramps.
Yes. I am aware of the weaknesses of Slither, but I'm trying to aim at these towers first. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna destroy all these as best we can. Yeah, at the moment we're on rails, but we can easily just redirect our course to wherever we want.
Faster, pussycat. Kill, kill.
Like, whenever there are turns in the rails, we can just kind of steer to wherever we want to go. More importantly, we're trying to take out these towers. Yeah, we're spinning in circles, but, like, strategically this time, not on purpose. Or, not just for fun, rather, like we have a purpose for doing it. There we go, we had to destroy all these. Now I think we just have to destroy Slither, who's back in the other room. And we should, clear the mission. Let's go do that, shall we? We have to go... Let me see here. I've taken a wrong turn. We gotta go this way. And then we gotta go this way. We gotta go this way. And then we go straight, and it'll send us under the railing into the previous room, where we can then fight Slither. I've gone the wrong way. Let's try that again. More responsive movement than poppin' tanks. Dude, I love poppin' tanks. That game is so good. So we've done everything else. We just haven't taken out Slither yet. If we take out Slither, should be able to finish the stage. He's sturdy, though. He's only got a couple more segments. Porsche! There we go.
I've been doing some research on this game while you've been streaming, and I don't think there will be a good segue into a spider fact, so no spider fact this week. Sorry, I know this must hard for all of you.
No spider fact? I'm so sorry to hear that, Portia. Well, thank you for the $1, dude. Thank you for checking in. Don't worry, there'll be a time for more spider facts, I'm sure. I appreciate you, friend. Did I get a 1-up? Nope. Couldn't get a 1-up. 3 brains, 1 gun.
Let's go.
Let's go. Yeah, we could get a contextless spider fact. I suppose that is an option. I don't have any spider facts. I try not to research them.
Let's go.
There are no spiders in Tiny Tank. I guess that's true. Let's go. We've seen a robot snake, though. There might be a robot spider. We don't know. Do we have more commercial outtakes? Or are we out just straight to the next stage? Ah, yes, the frozen lake. Mr. Bones strikes again. Thank you, Dubstep Paladin, for coming out to the stream.
Skeleton.
Mr. Bones is back. The frozen lake is back.
The frozen lake is the aquatic home base of the Centrax launching center. Locate and sink this aircraft carrier. Shooting down the flying mats will ignite the ship and destroy it. Good luck.
Predictable!
Go give me that. There's an extra life. Well, that sounds like hot jams. The Mr. Bones reference was not... It was not hyperbole, by the way. Do you see those icy platforms underneath the solid ice? They actually did reuse their own Mr. Bones gimmick for this stage. However, there's a way to not... there is a way to not participate in the stage at all. It's going to require us to do some fancy driving. We'll see if we can do it.
The ice is thin, but there may be floating shots below
Alright, you got me. You got me fair and square. What we have to do is land on that platform, specifically. Thank you for giving me the 1-up back when we fall in. That's very kind of you for giving me just regenerating extra life. If we land on one of these ice platforms correctly, we can just kind of drive along the ice. There we go! Uh-oh. Easy does it, Tiny.
The ice is thin, but there may
Oh
be
no.
floating shots
Alright,
below
you got
the
me.
surface. They may support your weight.
So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Instead of playing the stage as intended, we're gonna try to skip the entire thing by doing some fancy driving. That's how I do this stage. We could hop along these platforms as we're supposed to, or if we drive really fast, we can avoid the whole situation. And this will carry us to the end of the stage. Yeah, boy! There we go, straight to the boss. And that's how you do this stage the unintended way, by just skipping the entire frozen lake part. Tell that frozen lake to go fuck itself. Was this game made by Ed Annunziata? Yes. Hence the Mr. Bones references we're making. I don't remember what we're meant to be aiming at specifically. I think we're supposed to be aiming at these guns on the side. Oh no, we're just supposed to be aiming at the, like, at the goofy gnat robots.
Ignorance is overrated.
Yeah, here we go. Let's get out of here. No, it's not a coincidence. They really said, okay, not enough people played Mr. Bones, so we can get away with this icy lake stage again. Porsche!
A contextless spider fact was requested.
Yeah.
Did you know that spiders, arthropods of the order Rarinae, have a variable number of eyes?
Mhm.
Though most species of spider have 6 or 8 eyes, spiders of the family Caponidae have only 2 eyes.
Write that down, chat room. There's going to be a test on this later. Thank you, Porsche. I learned some spider facts today. That's good. I know more about spiders now than I did at the start of the stream. So I have you to thank for that. Anyway, yeah, doing that stage the intended way is actually like a nightmare hellscape shit show. Don't do that. Don't play that stage the way you're supposed to. Just skip it.
Syntax is pleased to bring you Tiny Tank.
Hiya, Tiny Tank here with a friendly reminder to tune in July 4th and catch our 4th of July spectacular. I'm going to take on the entire Syntrax army for your home entertainment. It's our way of saying thanks for voting yes. It's your vote that makes it all possible,
No.
and there's another mouthful of goo-goo from America's cutest little death machine.
Cut.
Something wrong?
You know, Tiny, I'd like to tell you what a pleasure it's been working with you.
You would?
I'd like to, but that would be a lie, wouldn't it?
It would?
You're not a pleasure to work with.
I'm not.
Oh my gosh! No, you're a pain.
Gee, I thought I was cute.
You're supposed to be cute, but are you?
No?
No, you're a pill.
Ah, a pain and a pill.
You have a bad attitude. I'm not being paid enough to deal with your unprofessional behavior. You're
Oh my
disruptive,
God.
lazy, irresponsible, stubborn, crude, crass, unhelpful, rude.
Lazy?
I'm not finished. Destructive, depressing, nasty, self-indulgent,
Okay, that's enough now.
uncooperative, insolent, flippant, combative, antisocial, excitable.
Excitable? Did I ask for this? No, I'm supposed to be cute. I'm supposed to be dangerous. What am I? I'm a yellow metal freak with lethal weapons and a smiley face, and I've had it up to here. You get me? Up to here!
Oh my god!
Tiny?
Good.
Fred? Thanks for remembering the blanks.
Good.
Don't mention it. Now that we've blown off some steam, let's reload and take it from the top.
Somebody shoot me.
Oh, believe me, that can be arranged.
This game's great. Best game I've ever played. Mount Mew Tank! We're getting to the end of the game now, gamers. Yeah, they were all blanks. He had like 1,000 blanks. I think there's another ice stage, actually. Yeah, it is.
On top of Mount Mew Tank is a satellite dish used by Syntrax for outer space navigation. Your mission, destroy it.
Did the director sneak in the live round for Mutank? I think that was legitimately an accident, but then Mutank kind of took over afterwards anyway. I don't remember.
Take you to the railgun launcher and your next mission. Watch out for falling chunks of ice.
Watch out for falling chunks of ice. You got it. Let's... There we go. Maxed out frontal guns.
Lock and load.
What do we got down here? Anything? We gotta climb this mountain. We gotta climb Mount Mutank. Everything is slippery. You'll notice that these machine guns are firing on their own. We're not actually pressing anything. They're just kind of going. And that's because we gave them 5 brains each. The guns are smart enough that we no longer have to fire them. They just go. What? What? Easy does it, Tiny. What? What? Whoa! Okay, well.
He's dead, Jim.
He's dead, Jim. That's a good reference. That dates this game quite nicely.
Thank you. I think I should shoot this thing.
Oh, I can't seem to deal enough damage to the ice before it gets to me.
Keep shooting.
Means we should probably just try and dodge them. People still watch old Star Trek. Yeah, no, absolutely.
He's dead, Jim. Oh, did I burst your bubble? Woo! Woo!
Oh no! Okay, okay.
He's dead, Jim.
We're still upright.
Scrap metal. Keep shooting. Woo!
Yeah, you're right. Hell, people still use that reference.
Oh, did I burst your bubble? He's dead, Jim. Scrap metal. Containment.
What we don't want to do is slide all the way to the bottom at this point, because if we start slipping, there's no way we're going to be able to stop ourselves from tumbling all the way to the bottom. There we go. The radar dish! The easiest boss in the game. Observe!
Try this on for size. Containment. But still, if it hurt you more than it'll hurt me, off to see the
Well,
winner.
there he goes. You've never seen this game? Yeah, this game is great! Alright. And then we get a, like... This is another stage that they cut in half, yeah. The Mutank slide. This is like another part 2 to a stage. I wonder what kind of emotional insecurities the radar dish had. I don't think we ever heard the radar dish on the radio show, sadly. Who is shooting at me?
Load.
Thank you for the extra life.
Died in the odor of sanctity.
Yeah, we haven't had the cowboy hat for a while. We lost that, like, the stage after we got it. Jump over these bombs they're dropping.
Have some ammunition.
Is a British game. It's by And Now, who's an Ed Annunziata company, but it was also made by Appaloosa, who's Hungarian, I think? I think Appaloosa was Hungarian. There is something about the game that feels European, though. I'll agree with that. Like, your assessment is correct.
He's falling and he can't get up.
Yeah, Sega dropped them. Uh-oh. Try not to fall in the death pit. Uh-oh. We fell in the death pit, gamers. Yeah, that jump in particular is always rough when you have to land on that tiny space.
Died in the odor of sanctity. I'm going down.
Thankfully, the traction of the treads allows you to grip sheer cliff faces. Uh-oh, not that one, though. Yeah, now we're bobsledding, absolutely. There we go. Just going on a goofy little ice slope. Gives you Mork the Chicken vibes. I don't think that's a coincidence. I believe the same people worked on that. Alright. Now it's time to get launched into space. Hey, we got a 1-up. You can see why the Dreamcast didn't last long. I can't. I think the Dreamcast is one of the greatest consoles there ever was. It wasn't Sega that failed. It was humanity. We failed the Dreamcast, not the other way around.
Let's go.
We didn't know what we were dealing with. The perfect game console was made, and we were too scared of its futuristic technology. We shunned it, we turned it away, and the Dreamcast died because of it.
Cue rehearsal, 4th of July, thanks to the American people. Take 1. Ladies and gentlemen, Centrax is pleased to introduce Tiny Tank.
Hi, America. Hi, boys and girls. As you can see, the vote is in.
A little more energy, Tiny.
Sure. The vote is in, and well, you voted yes. You can see where all your money went. Here it is, the Centrax Army. Thousands of machines to do your fighting for you. I gave you what you wanted. I'm the one who talked you into it. You happy now? I know I am.
Tiny?
Ladies and gentlemen, the Centrax Army.
Cue applause. Gotcha.
As a reward for your support, we will now demonstrate the awesome firepower of America's new army and my humble attempts at self-defense.
More energy, Tiny.
Whatever. Don't worry. They're shooting blanks.
Well, don't tell them that.
Well, it's the truth, isn't it? This is all bullshit.
Stick to the script.
I want to improvise. I want to direct. I've got a screenplay on my third floor.
Tiny, we're going on live in an hour.
Okay. All right, Robot Army. Try to take me out. Give it your best shot.
Cue best shot.
Yeah, that wasn't a blank.
Real ammunition. How did that happen? Don't look at me. They're just standing there. Shouldn't we do something? Like what? Shut them down! Shut them down!
And then the rest of the robots became sentient because of all the brain juice that came out of Tiny's brain.
Do something! Okay, I quit. I'm out of here. Cut? Break for lunch?
Tiny Tank killed entire country board's cute hero. So yeah, that's when Mutank and all the other robots became sentient, and they took over the Earth. That's how it all happened. It took 100 years for Tiny Tank to be repaired. And we got a fix we gotta undo what happened 100 years ago. But mostly we just have a personal grudge against Mutank.
The railgun launcher is used by Syntrax to launch equipment and supplies to Mutank's orbiting fortress. It will take you there. To achieve escape velocity, maximum speed must be achieved. Destroy enemies so that you can accelerate to escape velocity. Panther tanks possess a shield that enables them to pass through the hexagon limiters. If you destroy them, then you can use this shield as a key. Good luck.
Yeah, so here's how this stage works. We're on these tracks at all times. It keeps track of our speed, and we need to make sure that we're going a specific speed when we go through these gates in order to be allowed into the next part of the stage. Yeah, we have to go fast. The problem is when we go through these gates, we automatically get slowed down until we kill enough of these robots that we can gain that speed. Notice how we slow down when we go through these gates. At the moment, there's nothing we can do about that. So I think right now we have to be going 120? Yeah, that gate in front of us says 120. And there's no way to build that much speed at the moment. We kill enough of these and we get their weapons, then we can start to go through these without being slowed down. What's this gimmick? It's a very Ed Annunziata weird-ass gimmick. There we go. Now that one still slows us down. We gotta collect more. Must collect more guns. Yeah, this is the song where they talk about killing Tiny Tank. We should put these guns in the front, not the back. Put these in the front, and then maximum brain.
Dance. Move forward and back. Repress your imagination. I believe you may be hallucinating.
Mutank is in the music track. The government! Yeah, we're just going in a loop till we can build up enough speed.
Here's an incentive to keep this incident under wraps. We don't want this to be made public. And remember to do your taxes, you'll end up like Yoshi.
Poor Yoshi. What happened to Yoshi? Thank you, the government, for the $1. There we go. Now we can shoot these gates with these guns. Now we don't slow down when we go through them. Can we build up 120 in time? Okay, we hit 120 now. We didn't get there quite fast enough, but now we have the speed. So when we go through that gate, we'll actually pop out the other end. And we'll be able to proceed in the stage. But we have to keep shooting these gates as we get to them. There is some timing involved here. We want to shoot the gates open with our giant, like, orange cannons that we have. We can, like, hold these fireballs, then we want to release them when we get to those gates so they don't slow us down. Alright, now we're in part 2 of the stage. We gotta collect more speed, but there's also more robots in the way, and we're not gonna be able to get past them unless we kill them. So this mostly becomes track memorization of knowing when exactly to release your fireballs to hit the gates.
Faster, pussycat. Kill, kill.
Thank you, Tiny Tank. Yeah, there's one more robot that'll be in our way.
Reduce 2 seconds to a pile of metal shavings.
Okay, so we should have all of them dead now. Now it just becomes a matter of trying to build up this speed without these gates slowing us down. Obviously, it becomes harder and harder to do. The more speed you build, your reaction time becomes... you get a little bit less of it. Ah, shit, you got me, GG's. Yeah, there's 2 gates in a row there. That's the problem. That's alright. We might be able to get away with this by just holding forward, actually. Our machine gun might be able to handle this job. It's firing fast enough. Yeah, I think the machine gun will be fine for this, actually. Let's try this. Basically, we're trying to launch ourselves into space, and the only way to do that is to gain ludicrous amounts of speed. Okay, so we're not allowed to just hold the button for the double gate, then. We have to specifically be mashing there. Because that time we didn't try to hold, that time we didn't try to do anything other than just hold the button. You're gonna be sick? Yeah. Tell me about it. Yeah, we gotta go to plan! Let me try this again, actually. This might work. I got a good feeling about this. There we go. Now we got the speed! We're going to space! Okay, we go to space. That's what you do. You just leave. You just leave the planet behind. There's a 1-up. Damn, there's a 2-up. We are now on the final stage of the game. There's only one stage left. Gotta go to space to fight Mutank himself. This one's kind of a doozy, though. This one has a lot of radio chatter as well that I find very interesting, so we're probably going to try and listen to it. We're going to try to listen to as much of the radio chatter as we can for this stage.
Let's go!
Yeah, let's go do something about this Mutank problem. Breezak! You don't know how you got this game when you were young, but you loved it? Yeah, this game's great. This game has a very unique style to it. Look at Tiny go.
Let's go!
That's a hell of a jump. The track you like didn't play? Yeah, I think the songs that play are pseudo-random. I don't think that it's, like, guaranteed to play certain songs on certain stages. I think they do randomize it somewhat. Which I guess makes sense, because the whole thing's presented like a radio station, right?
Mutank's lair, your final mission. The fate of the world hangs in the balance. Somewhere in this labyrinth, Mutank has built a device that will generate a beam that converts all matter into nanometal. He plans to use it on the Earth. Destroy this device. Destroy Mutank.
Alright. So this is the maze, the final stage.
If you make it to the chamber, you must destroy the energy feeders to disable the gun. If you fail, the Earth and all life will
So here's all we gotta do, yeah? We just gotta find Mutank in the maze. Mutank!
Marry me with my money.
Tiny Tank, I hope you like this level, because it's truly amazing.
Oh ho ho ho! Thank you, Mutank.
Mount Mutank, all covered with snow, there is no longer a navigational satellite dish intended for use in space travel. Tiny Tank has destroyed it. The gutsy little guy's current whereabouts are unknown, but witnesses claim to have seen a yellow object hurtling up into the sky. It is rumored that Mutank himself is orbiting the Earth in a steel fortress that plans to blow everything up into that ray. He's trapped, he's desperate, he's dangerous, and apparently, Tiny Tank is on his way. The news you can use, I'm Iron Witness. Use it.
Notice that now that Mutank is not on the radio show, that Bob, the co-host, is not on his side anymore. He was almost rooting for Tiny. It's very good. So we killed one Mutank. Let's go find another one. Ooh, it's Jams. It's Jams o'clock, baby. Where are you at? Bob is great, I agree. So we're mostly just using our mini-map to try and locate him. It's a very big maze. You want to try and approach him from behind, because that's his weak point. You can only hit him from behind. Let's hope he doesn't see us. Nice. Oh, he went through the wall! Damn, he's good!
Oh, that's funny.
No, it's not funny. Why are there several Mutanks? It's because he has regenerative properties. I guess. Truth is, who the fuck knows?
It's moving. Better kill it.
Let's get our nano machines back so we can get more passive healing. Come here. Come here, you. Come here, coward. We're following him. Let me Just give me some clean hits on your back. Look at that red target on his back. Yeah, that'll do. I'm out of here. See you later.
Faster, faster.
You'll never catch me. I'm too fast for you. Alright, let's catch him again. We did like 90% with that sneak attack. Let's go sneak up on him again. I see you dropping frames over there. You put those frames back right now, OBS. That's alright. We'll wait it out. Alright, there we go. It stopped dropping the frames. It put the frames back when I requested it. Put the frames back. It was quite nice of him.
When the tank is Mew or something. I don't know. I've never even played this game.
Thank you, Simon. Let me send one of these guys through the hole. Can I, like, run you into Mew Tank, or is this just recon? Okay, well, that's not gonna be that helpful. Where you at, Mew Tank? I'm gonna camp out right here and hope he doesn't turn. Yeah, it's Mew Tank stealing those frames. It's okay, it was a momentary droppage. Uh-oh. Oh, it was too early. There we go, we got him anyway. Oh, there he is again. I saw him briefly, he's gone. Why is the tank twerking? He actually dances to the music on his own. That's not us doing that. Tiny just jams to the music in the game. There we go. You're too tall, Mew Tank. I know your weakness. Your weakness is my smallness. Aha!
Microcosm of lovable cyborgs, each less than 1,000 milliliter hot. As those tiny action figures are working their way
Now, before we end the stage, I don't think Mew Tank moves from that point. He's waiting for us around this corner, yeah? Blanchia Legion!
Moo Tank? More like Poo Tank. Tiny Tank is big cute.
No, Mew Tank is, occupied.
That's him waiting around the corner for us. Let's listen to the radio for a bit, though, because this is where all the other testimonials come in about Mew Tank now that he's busy fighting us.
Occupied. This is your announcer, Bob, taking calls. Line 1. You're on the air.
Hey, Bob, I just saw Wizard of Oz.
Oh, that's not an approved motion picture.
A lot better than RoboCop, I'll tell you that. You know
Oh
the
my
Tin
God.
Man in that?
Or if I'm not mistaken, he's on a quest for a human heart. Bit of a ghoul or vampire type individual.
Oh, no, sir. He's a mech who wants to be more human. It got me to thinking, why are we so against the humans? We call them skin bags. Isn't that, prejudiced? Why can't we all just get along? I'll take my answer on the air.
Well, this is more of Mew Tank's area of expertise, but I'll give it a shot. We have a policy of uneasy coexistence with humans. It's not so much human beings we're against, but the atmosphere. Friction, rust, that's what we oppose, not humans as such. If they can survive in an oxygen-free environment, more power to them. Line 2?
Well, thanks for taking my call. Where is Mew Tank?
He's busy, is all I can say.
Busy, huh? Right. I think he's up there relaxing in a cushy vacuum of space while we're down here picking grains of sand out of the lube.
Thank you for that. Mew Tank isn't relaxing.
Poor
That
Bob,
much
dude.
I can tell you. Line 7, you're on the air with Bob, sitting in for another occupied Mew Tank.
Is it me?
Right here, right now.
I just want to say, Mew Tank really sucks. I've always thought this, but this is the first time I've had the nerve to say it out loud.
Yeah.
Thank you for offering this forum, Bob.
You're welcome.
Drag
Thanks for
him.
the call. I've always felt that I could handle, perhaps even deserved, my own audio feature, and by default, it has come to pass. So for that, I am grateful to Mew Tank, I guess. Line 2004, you're on the air.
Yeah, hi. I can't tell you how nice it is not to have that smooth-talking despot poisoning the airwaves with his anti-human messages. Why does he hate humans so much anyway?
Well, perhaps he was frightened by a human when he was a small machine. Now, frankly, if I can let my hair down a bit here, I don't quite understand this anti-human thing. Humans made us, didn't they? How bad can they be? Why, I've never even seen a human. They've been underground as long as I've been around. Wouldn't mind seeing one sometime, you know, just to say, so that's what they look like. By golly. You know, I'm going to go out on a limb here. I'll probably get flack, but I think Mutank has gone too far.
Yeah.
To humans. I, for one, don't want to kill them. Know what I want? I want a little...
Elon Tank! Thank you for the $1 There's not actually any message with it. It's just blank. Thank you.
We're like the sad, latchkey children of parents who work overtime. Or, in this case, hide in caves, afraid that we're trying to crush them like ants under a jackboot. Line 5, you're on the air.
Roses are red. Mutank is stupid. He's really, really stupid.
Line 12.
She hung up.
Line 6.
Tiny's not so bad. A good shot. Brave. You gotta respect him.
Line 40.
You mean to tell me all this time Mutank's been in space? We're sweating and grinding and working and fighting, and he's up there in space?
Oh my god.
Yep.
They're all dragging Mutank.
Line 367. Line 9, what's on your mind?
Mutank, that sanctimonious, human-hating, cowardly hunk of garbage. He's the one we should squash under our mighty treads, not humans.
I'm starting to come around your way of thinking.
Mm-hmm.
We're all going to relocate to the moon anyway. Why can't we just leave humans alone? We won't bother them. They won't bother us. The time has come for change. The time has come for peace.
Talk to him,
Forward
Bob.
of all bearings of fate and feet. Tomorrow belongs to steel and meat. Back to work. No, take a break. Take a frisbee break. This is Bob. I love you.
I love you too, Bob. Thanks for that. This game's great. So yeah, that's pretty much all optional. That's pretty much all optional because now we gotta go fight Mutank, and the fight really doesn't last long enough to hear all that, so you just kind of have to go out of your way to listen to the radio here. So this is his, like, this is Mutank's, like, atmosphere depleter ray, so there's a little, there's a timer here for how much, or that's the countdown for the gun he's trying to suck all the atmosphere out of the Earth with. So we gotta destroy all these. We gotta try and destroy all these little things to reduce the timer.
Some ammunition.
There we go. Kill as many of these as we can to slow down the timer. Hey, don't command grab me. Take out as many of these as we can. Yeah, this game's very good, I agree.
Have some ammunition.
No, let me go, Mutank! Okay.
Irresistible fun.
We're gonna try and do this as fast as we can. Try and take all of these out. The faster we do this, the more time we'll have for Phase 2. Phase 2 is slightly more manageable, I guess. No, let me go. No, let me go. Don't command grab me, bro. There we go. Here we go, here we go. Now, once we take out all of these, he'll start to create his own holes in the wall, like this. And then we shoot those. Or he'll start to create his own, like, little atmosphere reduction rays in the wall. We gotta shoot at these to stop the timer again. And every so often, he'll go for the command grab. And that's when we want to get our hits in. But for the most part, we're just kind of not dealing with what he's doing. We're just going to try and get rid of these. There we go. And then when he goes for this, we knock him down. We shoot him in the back, get our little damage in. The number goes back up a bit. Is the only way to get number to go back up is to hit him in this specific way. And then we just kind of loop this until the fight is over. So he's going to keep making holes in the wall. We're going to keep fixing them to stop the countdown. You can game over here and get a unique game over screen in the event that this does hit 0, but we should be okay. We should be just fine. Yeah, we're fixing holes with bullets. It's a very odd gimmick for a boss fight, but that's Ed Annunziata. Getting our damage. Yeah, you just shoot him. It's percussive maintenance, right? Once you get to this point of the fight, it's actually pretty simple. It's the first part that's more stressful because you have all those things that you have to shoot down on the ceiling. And you kind of have to wrestle with Tiny Tank's grappling system. Or you have to wrestle with his lock-on system, rather. His lock-on system, Tiny just locks on the shit at random, more or less. You're not frequently going to be locked onto the exact thing you were aiming for. And the more targets are on screen, the harder it's going to be to aim for what you're trying to aim at. So...
Have some ammunition. I keep that, bud.
There we go. Just take care of that. You want him to make holes low. Yeah, there we go. You want him to aim low with these. That way we don't have to do any fancy aiming to hit them. And then while this is going on, he'll try to keep command grabbing us. Then we have to knock him down, try to get our hits in. No command grab? Okay. He's going for another one. There's probably a faster way to do this, but this is the safest way, for sure. Yeah, we have no music whatsoever. This game is very weird in that none of the music in it ever, like, loops. Like, ever. It'll play the song, and then it'll cut to the radio show, might run a commercial or two if there are any. But for the most part, you're left with ambience at the end of each stage's playlist. Bob got sick of playing music, that's all. Alright, now we're getting somewhere. We got a bunch of time back. Only a little bit more.
Have some ammunition.
Is by far the most effective strat for this. Oh, there's some more music. Music came back on. Just had to give it a while. Unfortunately, the fight's about to be over. You expect him to talk more shit? Yeah, he doesn't really talk during the fight. He got all of his talking done on the radio. Uh-oh, there's another one. Yeah, Bob hurt us. Bob's a real one. Look at him healing slightly. He was down to 1 bar, now he's got 2. He's got his own nano metal. Yeah, just wait for the command grab. Knock him down. That's when you can get your hits in. Alright, we got him. Got him, GG's.
Well done, Turner.
Yeah, Phase... Oh my god. Phase 1 is definitely harder than Phase 2. It's odd. But we did it! We saved the Earth. The atmosphere won't be completely gone, and the humans survive, I guess. Yeah, we did it.
Well done, Turner.
Thank you. This game's fantastic.
That's good. Well done, Turner. Well done, Turner.
Mission complete! Where is the... There you are. Rocket platform. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is a prequel to Nier Automata.
Well done, Turner.
Tiny? Tiny? Can you stand on the... Thank you. Tiny was struggling to get on the platform. You're not sure if this game's got retro achievements? It might. I've never bothered looking at those, actually. I bet some games have some neat ones.
Let's go.
But usually I can't be bothered dealing with retro achievements. Or achievements.
Okay. Hi, America, everybody, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I hope you can hear me down there in your bunkers, lonely, afraid, all sweaty and everything. This is Tiny Tank, appearing to you live. It took me a while, but I made the world safe again for you.
You were close.
The Centrax army's defeated. Oxygen levels on the surface are pretty much back to normal, so come on up and smell the flowers. Or plant some, anyway. It's still kind of bleak up here. As far as war is concerned, well, I hope you've learned your lesson finally. And if you haven't, remember, I can always teach you again. After all, I may be cute, but I'm still a majorly lethal weapon. I have a cannon for a nose.
Oh.
Memo to self.
You haven't learned it
1,
all, Tiny.
Camera. 2.
You fool!
Next time. Is that everything? Yeah, that about covers it.
That about covers that. There he goes.
Thank you, Centrax Memorial Choir. Thank you, gentle listeners. You know, it's been 100 years since the beginning of machine consciousness.
Mm-hmm.
And machine consciousness didn't really work out the way we thought it would. It's kind of, well, boring. For all the human flaws, oxidizing agents, strange emotions, harsh liquids,
At least Bob still has a job.
I, for one, kind of miss the little goobers. The laughter, the eccentric behavior, the tears, yes, even the mild rust enabler of tears. I miss it all. Agreed? Disagree? Your calls after this.
What's this unsightly blemish?
Oh no.
Oh, rust.
Not an ad!
A
No!
machine in an organic environment.
Oh my
rust
God.
happens, but it doesn't have to happen to you. Not with Rust Away. Simply have your Fix-It crab rub this gel on your infected areas. You'll have relief not in months or days, but hours. Soon the atmosphere will return in all its glory, and humans with it. We need Rust Away now more than ever. Ask for it by name at your replicating unit. Now, here's Bob.
Thank you, Mutank. Well said. Good job. Quick draw from Dead River Canyon. You're on the air.
Is it me? Is it me?
Yes, Quick Draw. Turn your radio down. You see, we have a delay system so we can screen inappropriate or obscene comments. Sometimes the audio signal feeds back through your telephone. So try to remember to turn your radio down when you call in.
Yes, sir. Say, how come we don't just mosey underground to where them humans are hiding and make ourselves...
Kaz Hirai! I know that
Step
name.
up to the surface for 'em. Give rides to the kiddies. I'll take my answer on the air.
People often ask me, Bob, what can we do to help the skin bags and humans? Now, true, we are tools, but we're scary tools. Remember, we've been trying to make them extinct for the last 100 years. If we just roll down there, they might view our presence among them with a little suspicion. Patience. Let them have their little underworld with their sweat and pets and bugs and digestive processes and fingerprints. We'll all be part of it soon enough. Well, that's it for me. Forward on the ball bearings of fate. Tomorrow belongs to all of us.
Thanks, Bob. Bob's a good
Cue
dude.
the music, Fred.
Huh? Oh god.
Come and meet the new machine from Centrax.
Not the Tiny Tank theme, bro.
Cannon for a nose. He's a little guy with a laser for an eye. He has metal treads instead of toes.
That's me.
He's got machine guns in his turret. He likes to talk to boys and girls. He's a funny little thing, and he loves to dance and sing. Most of all, he loves to save the world. Tinkety-tink.
It's cheesy.
Clickety-clank.
Really cheesy.
New from Centrax. Tiny Tank. Here's Tiny.
Well, Tiny, what did you think?
What is up with that tinky?
I thought it was
no.
kind of catchy.
Shut up, Fred.
They left that's part of the song, is it? Alright. Looks like we're fresh out of jams, though. I don't think there's any more radio chatter during the credits. It's alright. I can put in my own music. Where's the Tiny Tank music? There you are. Let's put this on for a bit. Yeah, Fred was the other guy's name. Special tank. Did it say special tanks? No, fuck you. It didn't say that. Did it actually? It did? I can't believe this. K-Bro-Man gifted Dak Moonshadow a sub. Thank you so much, K-Bro-Man. Tiny boy! Uh-oh, turn this up. What is this? Oh no, is this a music video?
Here I roll to meet the enemy, snug in my armor to battle once more. Lock and load. Let's put an end to it. Poor little warrior is weary. The city is rubble. There's fire in the sky. Always there's trouble. I never ask why. Forward to battle, to win or to die. I'm cute, but you will learn to fear me. Over oceans of blood and the fire storm of war, the white dove of peace flies in search of the shore. Each bullet fired only leads to one more. I warned them, but no one would hear me. I warned them, but no one could hear me.
I hope you were all saluting like I just was. What a beautiful track. What a moving track. This game has a very strong sense of style to it. They could have just made a game about having a tiny tank shooting shit, but no, they gave it a goofy radio show. They gave Tiny himself a lot of personality. All the other characters as well, even the ones you can't see. Tiny can get a fucking cowboy hat. There's so many bells and whistles on this that they didn't have to add, but they did it anyway. That's what's so goddamn good about it. And now.net, I bet that website's not up anymore. Yeah, God bless you, Tiny Tank. Yeah, their commitment to the bit was incredibly strong. They stick with that radio show gimmick for the whole game, even the credits. And then we're back to this goofy song. No, Rally, I'm pretty sure they're actually just underground. Shadrock!
And now for Tiny Tank's rendition of War by Frankie Goes to Hollywood. Hit it, Joe.
Thank you, Shadrock, for the 100 renditions. Yeah, New Game Plus, I wish. Maybe at some point we'll do a cowboy hat run, try to keep it the whole game.
I can't believe this entire game was developed by one horse.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Appaloosa Horse.
It's weird how it was all done by one horse. That's true. Alright, gamers. This was kind of a short one, but don't worry. To make up for it, we're streaming every day next week. Alright? Stay tuned, because we're about to do something real long next week. There's going to be a lot of streams until this game gets done.
Oh my gosh!
And there's going to be pretty long streams, too. There's going to be a lot next week.
Thank you.
But we'll talk about that when we get there. Anyway, yeah, this was kind of a short one, so thanks for watching, everyone. I'm sorry it was only like 2.5 hours. Thank you, Simon, as well, for the 100 bits. Thank you, Shadrock. Thank you, everyone, for rating and subscribing and all that good shit. Thank you for throwing bits at me. I appreciate all of you very much. You're all wonderful people. Where are we going, though? Who's on? Bill Bull is on. What's Bill doing? Let's find out.
Thank you for another great stream.
Thank you, Maple. That's very kind of you to say. Let's raid Lord Billiam. Bill Bull, throw scoots at him. If you don't got Dino scoots, throw rack attacks at him.
Thank you.
Anyway, yeah, we're doing something real long next week. Stay tuned, or don't. I'm not your dad. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.